Why don't you just get one of the clapper things?
Ready?
Aluwalia.
For a long time, we've had maybe Asian, African stories told by European designers, and I think now it's really important that they're not told like that anymore. My name's Priya, and I'm the creative director and founder of Aluwalia, which is a ready-to-wear brand based in London. I think I've always grown up with like values about not being wasteful. So I think that comes sort of with my heritage, like being Indian Nigerian. I think that there just is, it's definitely, there's a different energy around and different rules around that than I would say that there is a lot of more Western families. So I think that that's part of it. As I've got older and started to like do more and more research, I've just seen too much with my own eyes. So I went to Panipat in India, which is the global capital of recycling garments in the world. And I saw like firsthand this huge amount of scale, the huge scale of clothing that basically gets abandoned and we get rid of. So after seeing all that, I just thought there was no way that I could do fashion in a way that wasn't keeping that in mind. So I still want to be a part of it and I still wanted to be a designer, but I definitely need to think about how I can do it in a positive way. I repurpose from a design point of view. It brings like some interesting challenges and you could end up with some nice surprises. So in order to make the challenge work, we looked through the collection that we were developing for Spring Summer 21 and I wanted to find a piece that really had like a lot of elements to it so that the storytelling was interesting, but also had like a lot of points that we could maybe communicate to like customers or people that are interested in looking at what's been going on. So I chose one of the sweats in the story and it was a newly developed style for this season and it's made from both repurposed materials sourced at wholesalers and also recycled jersey. And then it also features like graphics and vinyling. So I wanted to have a garment that was multi-layered and lots of different bits to track. I think fashion is really important and like completely unimportant at the same time. So like sometimes I question like whether this job is like is it actually helpful or is it doing any good? But I think at the end of the day that everyone on the planet wears clothes. So it's nice if we can design some good ones, right? And also I can feel that like clothes make people feel better, it gives people confidence. So I really do enjoy doing it. But at the same time, there's so many downsides to the industry. So I just want to try and make my business do it in like a nicer way and a way that's better for the planet and for people. I've been given the challenge by Avery Dennison to integrate their label technology into one of our new styles for Spring Summer 21. The label works with their QR code system and the idea is that it will show anyone that scans that QR code the story and the life of our garment. So went into the past of the garment, so like the development, where the materials are from, the present story around the garment, the idea that we want people to really cherish it because each one's slightly unique. How you can take care of that garment, so whether it's like special washing and cleaning directions, and then also information about the future life of the garment. So if people do get to the end of their life of their garment, we want to like show that there can be a take-back scheme so that someone could scan the QR code and find out where to give it back and we would receive our Aluwalia, then we could reuse it again. I think that there's more visibility now for like Black designers, Asian designers, than there ever has been, and I think that's good and it's needed because we're allowed to tell our own stories now rather than letting a Paris fashion house do like an Africa collection or something, which drives me mad.